just done your job. It wasn't personal. Don't know if
soon to be sold out cassette. YouTube.
Just look at this guy. Jake Paul absolutely is MAGA. He is a perfect representation of MAGA. A grown-ass man who's supposed to do a fight with this guy. And he comes up to him and just look at his posture. It's like he's trying to make contact. Like what kind of a sexual, like what is this? Look at his hands. And he got these big pretty earrings on and all kinds of weird jewelry on and all the beard, trying to make himself look tough. And then look at this other guy in comparison, right? This guy represents what MAGA in their minds thinks that they are. Like all this big beard and whatever nonsense that he does and the big talk and all the theatrics is all trying to be this, right? But unfortunately for Jake Paul and MAGA in general, when they confront an actual, look at this. Why is he touching this guy's chest like that? Like, what is all this? Like, what is he doing? This guy is officially MAGA, right? He's a scammer. He's a liar. He's just an absolute parasite. Like, how did he get so famous? A big part of him getting so famous. Yes, he has certain talents. I'm not going to take away from some of the talents he had on Vine in terms of making those short form videos. But also, a lot of it had to do with just breaking the rules and doing whatever the hell he wants to do, being like Donald Trump, using other people for content. You got people making minimum wage, just trying to do their job, and you got a jerk off like Jake Paul using them as a prop in his video, right? Who's making like $1 million a month harassing people and just doing whatever the hell he wants to do. And from what I understand, between him and his brother, some very shady things with kids in terms of how they were promoting things to the kids and the content that they're putting out, knowing it's a very young audience. Like this is what you see with MAGA. Someone who is a threat to children in one way or another, right? Someone who takes advantage of children in one way or another. I don't have any information that he did anything on the more extreme side, but he was definitely taking advantage of children. He was definitely a bad influence on children, just like Donald Trump and just like typical MAGA, right? And while he's doing all this very sort of fruity type of actions and behavior, look at the response he gets from this. This guy just gives him his fist, right? He's a grown-ass man, and he's trying to fight, right? He's not trying to rub dicks. He's not trying to touch Jake Paul's tits, right? He's not trying to do all this, like, flamboyant, whatever he's doing. And these are the first people who want to talk about, oh, trans people, and there's only two genders. What gender is Jake Paul? Because this is not how a man behaves, right? A lot of people in MAGA, they like to talk about masculinity. What is masculine about grabbing another guy's chest like that and sticking out your dick and going up to him like that and doing all this like wiggling around? How is that masculinity? But this is MAGA, right? When we saw him with Trump, we weren't surprised. This is the type of person. Look online. The biggest scammers, the biggest liars and frauds overwhelmingly are going to be MAGA. Ty Lopez, Grant Cardone, the list goes on. Think about someone who has scammed people on YouTube, right? The biggest scammers and liars, they're MAGA. That fraudulent mayor in, was it Ohio or something like that? I forgot. The most fraudulent mayor in the country who was taking all the tax dollars and buying all this luxury cars and whatever. A bunch of YouTubers went and exposed her. Now she's talking about, oh, the Republican Party is great, right? If you are a liar, a fraud, if you are a sexual predator, you are probably going to be attracted to MAGA. Russell Brand, Donald Trump, Steve Bannon, Jeffrey Epstein. That's MAGA, right? Matt Gaetz, good friends with a child sex trafficker. Jim Jordan, supposedly saw boys being molested, was aware of it, did nothing, right? The biggest liar in Congress, who probably lies even more than Trump, just got pardoned by Trump. He's gay, he's not gay, right? This is MAGA. Jake Paul is MAGA. Andrew Tate loves to show his body to young men, talking about having sex with women is gay, right? This is MAGA. Who's the other one? That freak, whatever his name is. I forgot. I can't believe I forgot his name. That stupid white nationalist freak who let him tell it has never even been with a woman before and talks about guys with girlfriends are gay. That's MAGA. Jake Paul is MAGA, 100%. Real men would want nothing to do with this movement, demonstrably so.